Hey guys, it's John from Friends with Your Benefits. In this video segment, we're going to talk about everyone's favorite benefit topic, dental insurance. So, well, picture this, right? You're in your mid-30s, you had braces when you were a teen, and you're looking at your teeth and you're saying, hey, my teeth aren't as straight and perfect as they were when I was 17 and 18 years old, and I'm thinking about a tune-up. What do I do? Aside from that, generally you go to a dentist maybe twice a year for your biannual cleanings, and your teeth are generally healthy, and you've typically gone with a low-cost dental plan. Well, we all know that braces, particularly Invisalign, are expensive. Does it make sense to potentially change dental plans for your next plan year? So if we just take a look at this right here, here's a typical scenario that is offered by your employer. So you open your open enrollment guide from HR, and you see there's two different plans that are offered. The one plan is called the core plan, and this essentially gives you a basic benefit where it covers your preventive visits at no cost to you. And then if you have any routine work, it's covered at either 80% or 50%. And we notice at this plan that orthodontia is not covered whatsoever. We take a look at the BIA plan, and the BIA plan has a little bit better of a benefit. So there's this thing in dental called the annual maximum, and that's essentially the most amount that the dental plan will pay out, excluding orthodontia. And then there's this separate orthodontia maximum benefit, and we see here that it's $2,500. So let's say that you decide to enroll yourself, and if you have family, you enroll your family. So you're paying $45 a month for coverage today, and you see the BIA plan to get that ortho coverage is an additional $20 a month or $65 a month. So you're thinking, okay, it's $20 a month. Thinking about getting Invisalign, is it worth it? So with anything, it's always worth doing the math. And we take a look here, you enroll in the family coverage, and we take a look at those contributions we showed you before. The annual amount of money that's going to come out of your paycheck is going to be $540. You go for that buy-up coverage, it's $780. So did the math right? You're talking about $240 more per year. Now we take a look at what orthodontia would cost you. So you talk to your dentist, and the dentist says, hey, you might only need orthodontia, and with the Invisalign, it's about 6 months, right? So Invisaligns we know are expensive, but the advantage of Invisaligns are that it really doesn't look like you're wearing the metal braces that we are all familiar with as teenagers. So typically, and it will vary depending on what orthodontist you go to, Invisalign costs about $5,000. So if you're in the core plan and you say, hey, I want to get the Invisalign, your total cost for the year for dental coverage is going to be about $5,500. You go into the BIA plan, yes, you are paying that additional premium, but take a look at this. Your orthodontia costs are cut in half. So we take a look and we add up the annual contribution of $780 plus $2,500. You're talking your total cost of being about $3,300. And you take a look at the grand scheme of things, you're going to save nearly $2,300 a year by going to the BIA plan. So in certain examples, it may make sense for people to take a look at the core plan, but for others, if you happen to need some work or you really want that ortho, you're going to save some money with the orthodontia coverage. One thing to note here is typically with an orthodontia benefit, there's a 50% coinsurance. So if, let's say, the dentist charges are $5,000, what the plan will pay would be $2,500, and your out-of-pocket cost would be the other $2,500. If the dentist decides to charge, or the orthodontist rather, charge $6,000, instead of paying the $2,500, you would pay $3,500, and then the plan would pay the other $2,500, which is the maximum benefit that is available. So if you like this segment, if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, click the like button and subscribe to our channel. If there's any particular segments or benefit topics you'd like us to cover in a future segment, feel free to send us an email. Our email is friendswithyourbenefits@protonmail.com. Thanks for joining.